Hi, I'm a former Antifa member, and I just wanted to make this video for some of my disillusioned comrades. I'm starting a new movement inspired by the Democrats' walk away movement, but just more tailored to us after what we experienced in Portland. So ours is going to be called #crawlaway for, you know, obvious reasons. So I'm just going to start by sharing my own personal crawlaway story. So my comrades and I were in Portland to bully and intimidate the Patriot prayer group. I mean, Nazis. So we had our bricks, our pepper spray, our metal batons, our pipes, and our explosives, which the Portland police nicely let us keep. Well, they searched all the patriots and took away any item that they could possibly use in self-defense. They even took pepper spray away from the women, knowing full well that we had all these weapons that we could really hurt them with. So we really appreciated that because we like to make women, children, elderly, and disabled targets because it's easy, and then we can celebrate a victory and feel really good about ourselves. It's about all we can do. You all saw what happened when we go up against a Chad. Never ends well for us. So we need to stick to like the more vulnerable people who really can't fight back. That's the only way we can actually get a victory. So we really appreciated the leftard controlled Portland police. Fully understood their stand down orders. They didn't interfere with us at all. Like we could do whatever we wanted. So shout out to Portland's leftard weenie tucking mayor. We couldn't have done it without you. I mean, seriously, we couldn't have done it without you. I mean, if the police had been allowed to do their jobs, we'd be sitting our spoiled, coddled, entitled little asses in jail. Then our parents would have to come and bail us out. It's like such a drag. You know, Nazi police arresting people for doing illegal things. So we're looking around for women, children, the elderly. Hopefully, if we can find a Nazi in a wheelchair. So we're over there, we're throwing bricks, we're throwing explosives, and then all of a sudden, I see this line of patriots. I mean, Nazis. It's so hard to remember sometimes. So I see this line of patriots coming towards us, and I happened to notice that they looked really good. I mean, they were so fit, and they were dressed really nice. And I just started thinking to myself, those are some really hot-ass Nazis. I mean, did you see Super Chad Rufio? I'm not even talking about the epic smackdown that Super Chad gave my comrade, Triggered Tranny McSoycock, when Triggered Tranny came towards Chad, like the little cowardly pissant that he is, testing Chad's patience by hitting him with his metal baton twice, before Super Chad decided to let his fist read McSoycock the very brief yet satisfying bedtime story he was asking for. I'm not even talking about his small rodent extermination skills. I was there. I saw him in person, and he has thighs like tree trunks. And I'll tell you what, I heard more than a few of my comrades discussing how much they wish they could get up close and personal with his branch. I used to have a Chad boyfriend before my Marxist professors brainwashed me into being a useless idiot, commie drone. Yeah, those were good times. All that yummy, toxic masculinity. But those days are over. I'm dating a pitiful little Antifa commie now. What you guys don't realize how difficult it is to be intimate with a Antifa male. I mean, all they think about is Nazi D, Nazi D, Nazi D. That's all they want. And because I'm like the 1% of Antifa members that's a non-tranny, I don't have the equipment to satisfy my boyfriend's needs. So after we were dating for like a week, he's like, you need to go to the store and get us a fake one. And I was like, that's really capitalist of you, because I don't want to spend my money on that. I mean, I do save a lot, not buying any hygiene products or wax or, razors, anything like that. But meth is not cheap. So I'm really not trying to waste my parents' money on fake Nazi Ds. But of course, the minute I said that, the minute I disagreed with what he wanted to do, he called me a white supremacist, dildo-phobic Nazi. The thing is, I'm not phobic of them. I just never had to be around them before, because like I said, I was dating Chad and he had one that worked. So yeah, I've just really never been around them, and don't really want to waste my money on something that's probably not even eco-friendly. So anyway, when I disagreed with him, he threatened to dox my family and get a mob of leftards on Twitter to get my dad fired from his job. And that's where I get my money from. So I kind of need my dad to stay employed. So I went to Walmart and got what he asked for. And it was really stressful because he also requested that I draw little swastikas all over it. And Walmart was out of their permanent ink marking pens, and the only thing they had left was glitter pens. So I was like, is glitter eco-friendly? Is glitter biodegradable? Is it flushable? Because I was thinking, he's probably gonna be crapping glitter for quite a while after, So I asked one of the diverse employees, and they said, yes, glitter is eco-friendly, it's biodegradable, and there shouldn't be any trouble flushing it because it's pretty small. So I got the glitter pens, brought all that stuff to my parents' house because, they're really cool with whatever. So as soon as I get done drawing all those swastikas, the first thing he wants to do is suck on it. Of course, I should have known. They always want to suck Nazi D. So I was like, look, it took me 45 minutes to draw all those swastikas on there. So don't freaking lick them off, okay? Because I am not gonna do it over. All right? So he's like, okay. Let's just get started. Let's get started here. So we get started, and he's taking his time, and I'm getting really tired and kind of bored. I'm looking at my watch, seeing how many more minutes before the Kardashians are on, and he starts going, harder, Adolf, harder. And I'm like, I really don't have much wrist strength to begin with, and all this repetitive motion is probably going to give me carpal tunnel, and I really don't want to get carpal tunnel here. So could you just try to hurry up a little, and because my show's on soon. So instead of listening to me, he just starts mansplaining, and he's going, harder, Adolf, harder. And I'm like, I heard you the first time, okay? I'm trying. It can't go any harder. Like I said, I'm trying to protect my wrist. Okay, so could you just try to like fantasize a little better or something? Because I mean, we've been doing this for like an hour and it's just, I can only take so much. So can you just like try to speed it up a little bit? Do you want me to pull up a Hitler documentary on my iPhone? Would that help? And he's like, okay, yeah, harder. So I pull up the Hitler documentary and I'm scrolling to the speech part. And fortunately, I got that going. And finally, we seal the deal. And he's all happy. And my dad's not going to get doxxed. And I still have money for meth. So it's all good. So I was able to move on to more productive things like starting this crawl away movement. Anyway, to sum it up, I just can't stay in Antifa anymore. It's not just because the guys are totally not hot at all. It's not just because I'm so sick of Nazi de-obsession. It's like, how am I supposed to respect these cowardly, mask-wearing, commie wannabes who are so mentally enslaved by rampant Marxism that they attack people for supporting free speech? And they're so pathetic and dishonorable that they target women, children, the elderly, and the disabled, and then call it a victory. I mean, that's just embarrassing. So I hope that by sharing my story, I'll be able to inspire some of my comrades to leave this pathetic, soy-tastic, commie wannabe shit show called Antifa. We can be free, comrades. We don't have to keep pretending that the same conservatives who voted a black Democratic president in for 2 terms suddenly turned Nazi the minute Crooked Granny lost the election. We're just making ourselves look like permanent PMS triggered little soy twats every time we call someone a Nazi for disagreeing with us. I mean, we even do it to the Democrats. The minute a Democrat doesn't agree with everything we say or do, we call them a Nazi. I mean, come on. How freaking pathetic can we be? Like, nobody even believes us anymore. We're just becoming a laughing stock. And if you look at the footage from Portland, we probably better crawl away while we still have knees. So, my fellow comrades, it's time to #crawl away from this pitiful, embarrassing cult and the race-baiting, fear-mongering, fake moral outrage hypocrites that are rotting the left. I mean, that's us. But it's never too late to reinvent yourself and become a productive, rational member of society.